As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
Hashtag Me Too and Believe All Women ended today. Really, those activists were nowhere to be seen as a jury awarded Johnny Depp $15 million in damages from his ex-wife. Amber Heard wrote an op-ed that didn't mention Depp by name back in 2018, but said, as you can see there, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In 2018, the Me Too environment, well, Depp went from movie hero to Hollywood persona non grata, and he made the case to the jury. It cost him an enormous amount of money and jobs and made his family international pariahs. In a bizarre trial that proved the pair in some ways probably deserved each other, the jury found Heard defamed Depp, even though she didn't name him directly in the piece, awarded $10 million in damages to Depp for lost work, $5 million in punitive damages. Those will get cut down to zero. The jury also awarded Heard $2 million in damages for comments by Depp's former lawyer made about her. All right, Judy Kurtz is here with us. She writes the In the Know for our partners at The Hill, teaches journalism at Georgetown University. Judy, I've been being trolled by the show team because I instinctively take the opposite of the media narrative and have been on Team Amber since the beginning. Am I wrong?
I don't know that you're wrong, but it's a small club that you're in on Team Amber. Listen, she got absolutely decimated on social media, as you know. She lost the PR war, and certainly now she's lost the legal war after today's verdict. But I think that this case, this whole trial, has really given the country an opportunity to engage in one of America's favorite pastimes, which is basically judging rich and famous people. It gave a glimpse into this Hollywood world, and often ugly Hollywood world, that we wouldn't otherwise see. Well,
and we got to actually see behind the paparazzi pictures and the tabloid quotes. We got to hear them describe it themselves. Now, they're both good actors, so you sort of don't know how much of them is acting and how much is actually the truth. Here's a little bit of the montage from some of the best moments you might have missed had you been worried about things like gas prices over the past month. Take a listen.
Because he's guilty. Because he knows he's lying. Otherwise, why can't he look at me? This is a man who tried to kill me.
Ms. Heard was flinging insults left, right, and center, and she then grabbed that bottle and threw that at me. No one should have to go through this. On my side of the bed, was human fecal matter.
Okay, so it now makes us all feel better about our lives, about how messed up their lives really are. But I'm wondering where in this trial sort of the Believe All Women movement went. Johnny Depp's statement, I also hope the position will now return to innocent until proven guilty, both within the courts and in the media. Has the pendulum now swung back to normalcy, when if you are going to make sort of outlandish claims of abuse in this type of claims that were made against him, you've got to be able to prove it?
Yeah, there have been many cases that have sort of muddied the Me Too movement. This is probably the most high-profile one that I can think of. But I think it does kind of knock at the rallying cry of the "we must believe all women" mantra of the Me Too movement. And this case showed that that doesn't always apply.
I can't help but think about the Washington Post where this was published. And it was published because she said Amber Heard became an ACLU ambassador for violence against women and sort of became this cause day celeb. But still, the Washington Post op-ed is a very high-profile place. There is a significant bar that's supposed to be there and checks on publishing these op-eds. Jeff Bezos has got a lot more money than Amber Heard does. And I'm sort of wondering if there is not some questions in Washington about the Washington Post's either role or responsibility in this.
Well, the Washington Post wasn't named in the trial, so the focus has really been on these salacious accusations on both sides. But I think, you know, taking aside the very serious sexual violence allegations, take your pick of serious news stories going on right now. We have a pandemic, we have the invasion of Ukraine, we have school shootings. This offered a sort of distraction for a lot of Americans where you could choose your team, choose your side, and the outcome didn't really affect our everyday lives.
Yeah, that you know, it's a brilliant way of looking at it, that it's almost like how you could become really passionate about sports and pick a team, and sort of you could argue with your friends and it didn't really matter, or you could become really passionate about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. That was perhaps a pastime that I missed out on over the past couple of weeks, but we appreciate you following it for us. It's good to see you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, well, and you can see the crowds that were following Johnny Depp for the whole time. All right, thank you. We'll move on. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.